That's iMovie for iPhone 4. Thanks very much. Thanks.
Isn't that awesome? So iMovie for iPhone. And you'll be able to buy this right on your phone for $4.99 if we approve it. So this is, again, part of this amazing new camera system on the iPhone 4. And we're really proud of it, and I think you're going to like it a lot. Now, before I begin number 6, our guys were running around like crazy backstage, as you might imagine. And we figured out why my demo crashed. Because there are 570 Wi-Fi base stations operating in this room. Okay? We can't deal with that. So we have two choices. Either I've got some more demos that are really great that I'd like to show you. So we either turn off all this stuff and see the demos, or we give up and I don't show you the demos. Would you like to see the demos or not? Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal. Let's turn up the lights in the hall. Several hundred of these are these MiFi things, too, by the way. So all you bloggers need to turn off your base stations, turn off your Wi-Fi. Every notebook, I'd like them to put them down on the floor. And all of you look around, I'd like you to police each other. If you want to see the demos, shut all your laptops, turn off all these MiFi base stations, and put them on the floor, please. Come on, look around you. I mean, I'm not, you know, I think bloggers have a right to blog, but if we want to see the demos, we're not going to be able to do it unless we turn off all these MiFi base stations and laptops, set them on the floor. I've got time. You know, this is a testament to how far we've come, isn't it? It's incredible. 570 Wi-Fi base stations in this room. Wow. All right. We done? Yeah, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry to inconvenience you, but if we want to see the demos, this is what we have to do. All right. So, number 6, iPhone OS 4, the most advanced mobile operating system in the world. Now, the first new feature is that we're going to rename it. We're going to take away the phone because it's on iPads and iPod Touches and iPhones. So we're going to rename it iOS 4, or iOS, and this is the 4th version. And we're going to go even further. We're going to give it some metal. So, iOS 4 rolls off the tongue. Now, iOS 4 is our most ambitious release to date. It has over 1,500 new developer APIs. I'm sure most of you have been playing with this. There's some great stuff in there. And we're aware of a lot of great apps being developed that use a lot of these new APIs, and we're thrilled by that. And there's over 100 new user features as well. The biggest being multitasking. Now, you know, some people have said, well, you weren't first with multitasking, and they're right, just like we weren't first with cut, copy, and paste. It took us a little while to figure out how to do it just right. And the same is true of multitasking. If you don't do it right, you're going to burn battery life. And it's nice to see some people agreeing with us. This is a statement that Larry Page made just a few weeks ago. Software running in the background, that just sort of exhausts the battery quickly. Yes, it does. Unless you do it right. And so we've taken a little longer, but we think we've come up with a good architecture for multitasking, along with an awesome user interface that is just the best in the industry for finding your apps and instantly switching between them. We're also using it to control all the audio that you might be playing, as well as the locking the rotation into the portrait position. In addition to that, we've added folders. Just got a great folder implementation, and a whole bunch of other things that I'm not going to have time to demo today, but I would like to demo these few things for you, if that's okay. All right. So first thing I'm going to do, let's get it big there. There we go. I'm going to launch Pandora and play some Jack Johnson. And I'm going to go launch Mail here. And again, you can see the quality of the text here is just extraordinary with this Retina display. And summertime in Yosemite. Now I'm going to go to a web page and find out if we really did turn off our Wi-Fi devices. Progress. All right. Thank you. All right. And so again, you know, look at the quality of this text and graphics. And I'm going to go ahead and just go back to Mail just by double tapping the home button, seeing all of the apps that are running here and just scrolling through them all. But I'm going to go back to Mail here. And now I'm back in Mail. And I can also, if I want to, again, just go back here and I can swipe to the right, and there's the audio controls for whatever audio app I'm using. In this case, Pandora. I'm just going to pause it right here. And I'm in Mail right now. Let me show you a few things in Mail real quick. I can go to my inboxes, and as you can see, I have the unified inbox, which is all inboxes, or any of the other inboxes I've got, so I can switch really fast between all my inboxes if I want to. And I've also got threading. So you can see the number there next to the arrow, and I can see all of the email messages from a single conversation in one place here. So it makes it really easy to follow a conversation, delete a whole conversation at once, etc. Okay, now what I'd like to do is go back to the home screen, and I'm going to create a folder. And we've got this great new folder system for being able to help you organize and manage your apps. And all I have to do is just hold my finger on an icon till it starts to jiggle and drag it on top of another icon. So I will drag this sports app on top of another sports app, and it automatically makes a folder, and it names it based on the category of apps. Now, I can rename it at any time if I want to. And I can go back and drag other apps in as well. I can drag my ESPN app in there, and I can drag a sports game in there if I want to. Whoops. And so now when I go in there, boom, there's my 4 apps. I can drag one out if I'd like. And I can also take an app out of the dock, and I can even drag a folder in the dock if I want to. And so now I've got my folder with me wherever I am in the system, and I can just tap it and see all my sports apps. And it's really, really helpful. So that gives you a brief view of just a few of the new features of iOS 4, but there are just tons of new features everywhere. So, iOS 4, multitasking, folders, the Retina display integration. Again, we've enhanced every app we ship on the iPhone to work perfectly with the Retina display, super high resolution artwork, etc., and put in all the work so that your apps automatically work beautifully with it as well, even if you don't update your artwork. Mail, a lot of new things in Mail, the biggest two being the unified inbox and threading. A lot of enhancements in the camera and the photo apps to take advantage of our whole new camera system. Much deeper